Hi, you guys. This is Ebony Rose coming again with another podcast for y'all today. Today, I want to talk to you guys about these black men who antagonize black women and why they do it, what they're doing it for. And I'm going to give you some personal examples of my own of being antagonized by black men for no reason when they deem you to be unworthy of their respect for whatever reason. I don't know why they like to antagonize black women, but they do. Some of them do. Okay? Some black guys are really nice to me. Well, not really nice to me, but they're okay with me. But a lot of them are, they're mean. I'm drinking a cup of coffee. If y'all hear me slurping and stuff, I'm stirring my coffee and stuff. Anyway, yeah, they mean. And I'm going to get into how they grade you on you not being a video vixen. They basically, some of them say they want you to be modest, but I don't even think that that's true. But they go out of their way to let you know when you ain't all that to them. And I think they do this to make themselves feel better about themselves. And a lot of these things have happened to me while I was, at work and stuff, just minding my own business. I was working on a job that I have now. I was there working, and this guy, this black man, he comes up to me and he says to me that he got with a white girl because he wanted to have children with her so his children can have good hair. And I said, okay, well, that's great. I mean, what am I supposed to say, You want your kids to have good hair. I get it, because he's not the only one that's ever done that to me. They always trying to shame you about your hair. Always trying to shame black women about their hair. I don't know what the hell he was shaming me about my hair for, because I had a damn hat on that day. A cute apple hat, actually, He said, yeah, I only had children by a white woman because I want my children to have good hair. And I go, oh, okay. This is him repeating himself. I said I only had children by a white girl so that they can have good hair. Out of the blue, this man coming up to me, says this to me about 2 or 3 times. 4, 5 times and each time he said this, I was okay. Oh, okay. That's great. And I'm just looking at him. What do you want me to say? That you shouldn't have children with a white girl so that they can have good hair? I don't know what he wanted me to care for, but he wanted to antagonize me to care. And all I said was okay. See, the thing is that, I don't have to clown him or get all loud and belligerent because he wants to use his relationship to antagonize me. I'm a random woman who worked there. A random black lady that works here at this job with him. And on our downtime, this is what he wants to tell me. But I all I'm gonna say is okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. And then he stopped. He said, "That doesn't bother you?" And I said, "Why should it bother me? I'm not in a relationship with you." And the crazy thing about that is It just ate this guy up. It ate this dude up that I really just did not care. I didn't care. It bothered him that I didn't care. Now, ask yourself, why would you care? Why would you care if somebody is dating a woman outside of their race? Why would you want me to care? Why is that a priority to these dudes? Doesn't that just sound like crazy? That you want to use your relationship that you have with somebody else that does not have anything to do with me, for you to pick me out, for this black guy to pick me out to tell me this, to antagonize me. You know? And right now, there's no harassment or anything about him saying that to me, you know. It's not harassment or anything. I don't know what you call that. I have no idea. No idea at all. And then, here's another incident, okay? When I was a little younger, I was in my mid-20s. And I had a girlfriend who was a really pretty girl, my friend, Joyce. I'll call her Joyce for the sake of this video. She was driving and I'm in the car, right? And she was getting ready to make a left on the freeway in LA. We were in LA. She was getting ready to make a left to get on the on-ramp. You know, this man, these black guys, a group of them in a truck or whatever, they pull up on the side of us and they're yelling, "Hey, hey, 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 hey." So I turned around and I looked at them. I noticed them saying, "Hey, I'm with my girlfriend. Me and her laughing and talking and doing what we do, right?" And I rolled down the window and I said, "What's up?" And he says, "Not you, the driver." And then, so I pointed to my girlfriend. I said, "These dudes over here on the side, they want to talk to you." She just shrugged them off like, "No, thank you. Get on. No, thank you." And they gave me the look of death. They have to go out their way to let you know that you ain't shit to these dudes, you know? It's the craziest thing in the world that all these random incidences that have happened to us is amazing. And I can't believe that it is so many of us coming out noticing what these men do. I think every one of us have some type of story regarding these black men. It's crazy as hell. Crazy as hell that they do this. Now, if he would have just been like, "Hey, what y'all getting into?" Just be nice. I wouldn't say the guy was super ugly back then. I wouldn't say he was ugly. You are coming to our space where we're in our car and you hollering us down with this "hey, hey, hey, hey." And first of all, back then, I guess, I didn't realize, how disrespectful that was, but not you. All aggressive like that. The driver. And she wasn't even interested. Now, had he had been nice to her friend, which was me at the time, maybe she would have said something to him. But, doing all that, you just showed your ass that that you really are mean. And don't nobody want to be bothered with that. Every black woman have all these gripes and complaints about how abusive that these men can be. They want to let you know that when they don't find you attractive, they got to put that on blast for the world to know that you ain't ish. It's amazing. But they do it. They do it. And why you shouldn't let that bother you, black women? Because it's not about you. It's about their need to belittle you, to cause you to feel bad about yourself and create division between you and your friend. And you and your friend can't be friends because now we are in a war against each other. Like she done won something because, a dusty ass dude basically preferred her over me, and they have to make that verbal attack apparent. Like right in your face that they don't find you desirable, and who the hell asked you? I mean, you never hear of other races of men just coming up to a woman that they don't find attractive and just picking with her. If they don't find her attractive, they just leave her alone. They don't bother her. I noticed that. But not these dudes. They always quick to tell you who ain't all that. Sometimes, that I'm not all that. Well, if I'm not all that, oh my God, that's sometimes that's a compliment. I dodged the bullet. Cause say if I was all that, you're going to have to hold them down. What the hell? I got another girlfriend and she was telling me about how, he right in her face telling her, I should have stayed with my baby mama. She used to hold the N-word down. She held the N-word down. She take care of me. When I was locked up, she put money on my books. And when I got out, if I didn't have a job, she took care. I should have never left her. You don't even compare to my baby mama. This is what he told this woman. She calling up crying, I can't believe he said that to me. It's not about it that being true because it's to abuse you, verbally abuse you, and make sure that you don't never get on no pedestal that he can't latch on to. So some of these women are just deciding that they just don't want to deal with these dudes at all. They don't want to deal with them at all because they just don't want to get abused and cussed out and hollered at, They like, where the damn cats at? Where the cats at? You'd rather have a cat and be by themselves. When you realize that having a man who is abusive That's not the same thing as having somebody who loves you and is spending time with you and not abusing you. You know? Because just because somebody's not knocking you upside your head, verbal abuse is a weapon. Okay? And it could cut your self-esteem all the way down to the ground if you don't know why they're doing it and why you don't have to accept it. If you just choose not to deal with these guys, you really don't want to get their interest. Because they're not nice about it. Damn, you thick as hell. That ain't no compliment. But they think that that's a compliment, coming up to a random stranger, making a comment about her body. What you supposed to say? Oh, thank you. Want to lay down? Keep your head up, because these dudes are crazy. They are absolutely freaking nuts. And I'd rather be by myself, than to deal with that. The love bombing is crazy. It is. If you do date these guys, man. They don't even give you no time to date them. Next thing you know, they trying to move up in your house with you. And the crazy thing about it is, if you found a good guy, a good black guy, it sends the signal out to other black women that they're going to have the option of finding a decent black guy. Which in reality, a lot of them just may not find a good one. Isn't that crazy? I feel like I stand alone, Anyway, let me know what y'all think. I'll make another video, another podcast. Y'all take care. Bye.